On your smart TV you have 3 great apps that you probably don't know or don't use at all, but that are absolutely genius. You will find out in today's video which ones these are. So stay tuned. But before we start, we need your help. Subscribe to our channel, recommend us further, because that way you can support us here and we will bring you more videos. Speaking of videos, every Monday, Thursday, and Sunday there are new videos from us. So here comes tip number 1. If you have a smart TV, it usually looks like this. You have recommendations, your apps, the most sold movies and much, much more. But you can hide all of that. Your TV is not only faster, no, you really only have what you need. For this you only have to go to the settings, then you switch to all settings and here you scroll down to accounts and profiles. If you are in here, then you have to scroll to the right and here there is the following point, which is called Only Apps mode. And if we activate that, then you really only have apps and you have hidden everything else. And your TV is faster and everything is much clearer. And that's what the whole thing looks like. You really only have the apps and nothing more. It's called Only Apps mode, makes the TV much faster and clearer. A function that the fewest use and also know. And we go straight on to tip number 2. A great function that almost no one uses or the fewest know is the timer. If you go to the settings and scroll down here to the point system, then there is the following point here. If you scroll to the right, there is power and energy. And here in the lower menu there is the point timer. The great thing is, here you can set when the TV should turn on and off. And you can do that once or every day at the same time. So you have here on or once. And if I go to on, then it does that every day. There you have, for example, the time to turn on and at the same time you have the same time to turn off. That means at this time the TV will turn on and turn off at the desired time. Here you have a rhythm for the time to turn off. Also here on is always and once is a unique story. If you set the whole thing here, then you have set when the TV should turn on and when it should turn off. That has a great advantage, for example, if you are playing football right now. It's a little later so you don't miss it. Then you can go to bed, the TV turns on around the clock. If it's a sports event like boxing, Formula 1 or whatever your favorite series, then this function is perfect for it. So great function, the number 2. Let's move on to number 3. And the number 3 is what many do not use when they have children. Namely to create a children's account. You have the option on your TV, if you go under accounts, under profiles, then you have the option to create a children's account here. And that has a mega advantage that you can determine what the child can watch, when and which apps and whatever. This is very easy. You click on Start. Then you enter the name of the child. I will now enter any name here. As an example, I will now use Tom here. For this you only have to use the keyboard. And then you enter the name. And if you have done that, you click on the arrow and on Continue. Then we come to the next point. And this is that we now enter which email address can access the account. After you have registered, we will of course use this email address that I have on my TV. And I do that by simply clicking on it. Now the next point is loaded. Here we have to confirm the whole thing. If you have a two-factor authentication, like me, then you have to confirm the whole thing. Next, attach a PIN and continue. The PIN serves so that you can switch between the accounts. Otherwise, the child can access your account at any time and remove the barrier. So we click on Continue and give a PIN. Here you can see the whole thing again. how it is set up, what you have to pay for on the device, what you have to do. We confirm this PIN again. And as soon as you have created it, you have to select the app that should be displayed on the start screen. Here are many apps that you can select. At the same time, you can see the apps that are already installed on the TV. Here you select the apps by marking them with OK. And as soon as you do that, you can install them. I'm going to select a few apps here. These are real children's apps. And I say install and continue. Now there are different points here, like screen time, child barrier, and much more. We start with the screen time. Here you can set how long the limit should be. You have different days of the week here. You can select when the child is allowed to watch TV. And how long is it allowed to watch TV during the day. I'm going to leave it for an hour now. And I set the days by simply going to this day and clicking on it. Then the little corner comes, is activated or it is gone, then it is deactivated. I leave it for an hour. That means my child is allowed to watch TV for an hour on Wednesday to Friday. The same with bedtime. When does my child go to bed? During this time it is not allowed to turn on the TV. And when does it turn on again? Here the same. You select the days by clicking on OK. Then on continue. And here you now have the option of when my child goes to bed. Here I set a time, for example 20 o'clock. And when does it turn on? Here, too, I set a time, for example 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock. That means my child cannot watch TV during this time. Looks good. We have set a screen time. And the next point is the child lock, which is activated, but content restrictions. That means for movies and TV, FSK, that is the youth protection, you can set an age. I'm going to set it to 12 now. And on allow. You have the option to decide how you want it on TV. The same here, too, you can set the FSK. Up to which age is the child allowed to watch the movies. And here, too, we have set the whole thing and on finished. With design, you can now add different designs. It's up to you. And finally, you also have the option of adding a profile picture. I don't want that. I'll leave it out now. Or you can do it, I won't do it now. And when you've done everything, it looks good. And on continue. And so we have actually created an account. Now just click on continue. Skip the whole thing. Of course, you can also add a bonus time. If the child was good or whatever. You can now add that, too. Continue again. And now we should get our overview. And that's what it looks like. Hello Tom, the name we entered. And that's all there is to it. The apps that we have installed. And that's actually it. If the child now wants to switch to your account, then you have to enter the password here, as you have specified. And so only you know that. And you can switch between both accounts here. That was it with the 3 great tips, which almost no one knows or uses. I think they are brilliant. Do you have any questions? Then use the comment function. We say thank you for watching. And goodbye.